Hi guys, a very good evening to everyone. I am Manish Gupta, the founder of National Law Training Institute and currently in my final year at the National Law School Bangalore. So today we have a very special guest amongst us. We have Nikhil who got a brilliant All India rank 3 in NLSAT 2025. Nikhil joined our flagship full course for NLSAT in December, so he has been preparing with us for over 4 to 5 months now. So Nikhil, tell us a little about yourself. Where do you come from? What is your educational background?
Yeah,
And how did you feel after seeing this brilliant rank in your scorecard?
yeah. Talking about the rank, actually, I didn't expected the rank. I thought I might be clearing it, but never the third rank. Yeah. Regarding my background, I come from Telangana. I did my graduation in BTech Civil Engineering from NIT Kurukshetra. So after that, I had worked for around 3.5 years in a central public sector unit in New Delhi.
Okay.
So during my working, I thought I left my job and started preparing for UPSC. So during my UPS, which I was unsuccessful, yeah, I have given two mains, but I was unsuccessful in that. Yeah, during my UPSC preparation, yeah, we used to have this polity, constitution, and we used to read newspapers daily. So the fascination towards law developed during those years. So I thought the law has an impact on every part of our every aspect of our life in society, family, constitution, everything. It fascinated me, so I thought, yeah, just try it as a plan B. So I searched for what are the options available for a graduate. So I came across NLSAT and I enrolled for NLTI. And yeah, I had prepared for 3 months. I started in Jan preparing for 3 months. Yeah, in between I stopped. Yeah, for 3 months. Yeah, I was fortunate to get rank 3 in my first attempt. Yeah.
Yeah. Nikhil, what do you think? What made the most difference in your exam preparation? What helped you get this rank?
Yeah. The one thing I could say is mock test. Giving mock test in exam conditions. Like you should keep a stopwatch beside you when you are writing the mock test. You should take a printout of the question paper. You should keep an OMR beside you. Like how much you can mimic the actual exam and how many full length mock tests you could give. That is very helpful for me. When I saw the paper, I thought I could do part A well. Like it is okay. Like I could manage part A, but with respect to part B, I thought the legal reasoning and in essay, I thought I need some help. And at the instance, we may say like in the final exam, I could do. I have a reasonable understanding in English. I know current affairs, but it doesn't work like that. Like when you are sitting for a 150 minutes in an examination hall, yeah, your mind gets stressed, you get panicked, everything could happen, everything you worst imagining could happen. So how you could minimize it is giving mock test, and that too mimicking with the examination conditions, like giving
Right.
yourself the time. Yeah. But this I am saying like you could do it in the later stages in the last 2 months,
Hmm.
since I started in January. So from the beginning, from the first mock test, I started doing it. So it
Right.
has helped me. The most important thing is that, yeah.
So, Nikhil, when you talk about mock tests, are you referring to NLTI mock tests or did you take any other?
No, no, I
The,
haven't taken any other mock test. Yeah, I will not be able to give 2, 3 mock tests per week. It is very hectic actually, giving one mock test only. So yeah, I haven't searched much also. I came across NLTI through YouTube. I have given one free mock test you have provided in your website. I have compared it with the previous NLSAT questions. I find it reasonable. I find it good. And the YouTube videos you have uploaded for free in the channel, I find it very good. They are easy to understand. The intricacy of the examinations are pretty well covered in it. So I thought, yeah, it works for me. So that's how I chose an NLTI. Yeah. And it worked for me. I highly recommend every other person also. Yeah.
yes, Nikhil. So, since we are on this topic, uh, can you tell how your experience with NLTI was? Were we able to help you in your preparation? Did you find us worth
Yeah.
the price you paid? And do you recommend NLTI for future NLSAT 26 aspirants?
Yeah. As I said, I highly recommend to all the aspirants. Yeah, basically, yeah, you could check it for yourself. You compare the previous NLSAT questions and their questions. See that they are comparable. The level is a little bit difficult only for NLTI, so it will be helpful in your final examination because in your final examination, how much you have prepared, you must have any 10 to 15 minutes buffer. So that's how I
Yeah.
feel. Yeah, NLTI is very good in that. And the most important thing is that the correction, like every week I used to upload the answers, and within a week at max, within 2 weeks, they used to send the corrected paper. They used to give their feedback, and apart from that, they used to upload these model answers, which is highly helpful for me. The model answers they have given, and the second thing is that the topper answers in the particular mock. Yeah, I used to
Yeah,
refer that, and it has helped me a lot in, especially in part B, because
yeah,
yeah, in part A also it has helped very much, but yeah, I would say part B was very helpful. Like your video lectures also, I would like to thank Hemant, Jay, and Aishi ma'am. I think Aishi. Yeah, I used to
yeah.
thank them also. Their videos are very helpful. Yeah, and many suggestions I have followed in the final exam. Yeah, it worked for me. Yeah,
Right. For all those who are new to this video, Nikhil is talking about the model answers. So for every mock test that we give, which has part B questions, we provide you with model answers that this is the stance that you can take, and this is the opposite stance you can take, and then we provide arguments in form of
yeah,
model answers. That if you follow this, so this is the structure that you should follow, and if you check all the arguments that we have made, you will be awarded the highest marks. And then we also upload the topper sheet. So let's say mock 20 has been uploaded, we will upload this answer submitted by the person who has topped that mock test. For example, Nikhil has gotten the highest marks in part B. We will upload Nikhil's answer sheet on the portal so that everyone can learn from what Nikhil is writing and understand the difference between their writing and Nikhil's. So Nikhil, one question I want to ask, and what other
yeah,
aspirants also want to know, is how did you manage your time? So NLSAT is always a race against the clock. Part completing
yeah,
part B has always been the most tricky part. Even Hemant talked in
yeah,
the very last video also that manage your time strictly. So how did you ultimately
yeah.
manage your time in the mock test and in the final paper?
As I said, also I emphasize time management is the key. Like before the exam, I had assumed, like I had fixed, like I have to complete every question in the exam. Like I should
Hmm.
not left even a single question. So what I did was, initially I used to not kept any fixed time like 150 minutes to complete the paper. Initially, I have given part B separately for a few exams. Later, I started giving full length tests, irrespective of the time, or whatever time it may take. Then what I used to do is, I used to keep a stopwatch beside me. I used to just measure how much time I'm taking for a particular question. In the exam conditions, within the stress after completion of part A, how I am responding to part B, and how much time I'm taking it. So
Yeah.
slowly I started to decrease it. Yeah, and Hemant has given some good advice. Like he, one of his sessions, he said, like for every question you have to keep a small time slots. Like I completed passage one, then you have to check your stopwatch how much time you have taken. Like let's just say 8 minutes in part A. Next, for two questions, 16 minutes. Yeah. If in some question you may take 20 minutes, yeah, you don't know, like in the exam condition something happened, you have taken more time. Then you have to cut down the time in the next question. So
Yeah.
that's how it worked. Like I have planned like that. Ideally, I wanted to give around 60 to 65 minutes for part A, and the rest of the time for part B, because I'm slow in
Yeah.
writing also. Slow. That's the issue. But in the real exam, what happened is that the part A has taken more time, around 75 minutes. I was shocked.
Okay.
Like I had left 5 to 6 MCQs also initially. I have not bubbled
Hmm.
them, but 75 minutes over, I had left the part A because I have taken extra time, and I started giving
Yeah.
part B. And to my surprise, also, I was surprised. I was able to complete the part B. I used to bubble. I had bubbled the 3 out of 5 MCQs. Yeah, the two I
Hmm.
have left because I don't have the time. So, irrespective of how much I have practiced in the final exam, may throw surprises at you, but you will be well
Yeah.
prepared if you give more mock tests. Like I have given around 15 to 18 mock tests, full length mock tests.
Mhm.
So it has
Yeah.
really helped me. So that's what I am emphasizing. Someone might disagree with me. Even more important than newspaper is mock test. That too in real
Right.
exam conditions. That
Yeah.
I will emphasize a lot. You may take 2, 3 any coaching centers, but yeah, give mock test. It will help you clear the exam. Yeah,
Nikhil, so you told me you had around 75 minutes in the paper to complete part B. So can you tell me
yeah,
the time distribution for each of the five legal questions and the one essay question? How did you
yeah.
distribute the time?
In the 75 minutes, I have to complete the legal reasoning, English, and I have left around 7 to 8 MCQs. Yeah, not five, maybe 7 to 8 MCQs, which I find difficult, like the current affairs, which I don't
Okay.
know. So what I did is that I usually take 10 12 minutes for one legal reasoning question, and around 15 to 20 minutes for essay, ideally. but I had to cut it down. So I had taken around 8 to 10 minutes only. I had taken 8 to 10 minutes only. Whatever points, like what happened is that during my mocks now, I have prepared a structure, mental structure within me. How will I proceed in a real exam? Like I had a set introduction. I will give 2 3 points. The first 2 points with the side I am going to argue. The third point will be the counter argument and conclusion. That's it. I'm not going to rethink. Yeah, it is a good point. It is a bad point. I'm not going to waste any time on it. And in the essay
Yeah.
also, luckily the essay, the social media related essay, you have already
Yeah.
asked in your
Mock test.
mock test. So it is highly helpful. It highly helped me because I ended up spending just 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I had completed my essay, and I had managed to bubble 3 MCQs also. I forgotten to bubble the 2 other MCQs. Yeah, I missed it. I thought, yeah, little bit mistake happened, but yeah, it ended up finally, yeah, it ended up in a good side. Yeah, no issues in that.
Yeah. For all those wondering,
Yeah, that's what.
let me tell you Nikhil's score. So Nikhil scored 62.5 in part A and 46 in part
Yeah,
B. So Nikhil, that brings me to the next question. So you got a very good rank in part B, that is 46. This is definitely one of the highest that I have heard. So, and you said that you cut down on the time that you spent on each answer. So can you tell me
yeah.
how did you manage your part B? Did you prioritize writing more or did you prioritize writing less but with a better quality?
Yeah, actually, what happened is that this time they have given a space restriction. There is no word restriction particularly. Around
Yeah.
one to just above 1.25 page, you could say. That's it. It's
Yeah.
a very little space. They have borders in the sides. So usually when I used to practice the mock test, I used to write around 1.5 pages, sometimes 2 pages also. Like I used to write a lot, like whatever I used to get. I used to take a lot of time, around 12 to 15 minutes also in sometimes.
Hmm.
So what I would suggest is that you prepare accordingly. Like if you have written 1 page also, it will be fine. Like so in the final
Yeah.
time, like I have practiced writing around 1.5 pages in my mock test. So in the final exam, I would sorry for that. I was able to write easily. Like the structure I had, introduction used to take 3 4 lines. The conclusion used to take 3 4 lines. In between the 3 points used to take. Yeah, I was able to
Yeah.
fill up the space they have provided. It is very less. Yeah, I was able to do that. Yeah. It's,
Right. Nikhil, what was your strategy for GK? And did the paper,
yeah.
like did the GK that came in paper was up to your expectations or what you were expecting?
Yeah, let us talk about Part A completely. Yeah, first of all, coming
Yeah.
to the GK, coming to the GK is very much unexpected. Like it is not similar to the rest of all other competitive exams like UPSC. You may take SSC. The GK is completely different. What they ask in NLSAT, they ask some
Yeah.
like it changes every year. Last year they have asked a static constitution also. This time I prepared for this, but yeah, not much from constitution. Like the static questions are not much. The you could prepare like most of the questions you can say, like they have asked from films, they've asked from what could I say, this one, the judges related question, election commission, like in the selection of election commission, whether the judges will be there, how many women judges are there. So
Yeah.
they've asked various other sports related questions. So very diverse related questions are there. So what would I suggest is that don't spend too much time on GK. Give enough time, but it is vast. So the return on investment is very less. No matter how
Yeah.
much you prepare, in the final exam, 5 to 10 unexpected questions will come. So don't worry. Prepare, read newspaper. And what I used to do is I used to follow your monthly magazine. Apart from that, I used to scroll through UPSC Essentials by Indian Express. So from 3 4 sources I used to read, I used to just scroll through that. Sometimes I
Yeah.
used to skip the newspaper also because I used to give more importance to the mock test and part B. So, but yeah, I used to cover from 3 4 sources. So something or other, it must, yeah, it worked for me. And apart from that, I used to watch these Unacademy IAS English videos also. The current affairs videos are very good. Yeah, it helped me in both essay. It helped me in
Yeah.
GK too. So that's it. So that's why every person is emphasizing on newspaper because it helps in every part of the exam. It helps in GK.
Yeah.
It helps in improving your English. It helps in legal reasoning. It helps in essay. So that's why most people
Yeah.
emphasize on newspaper. So please do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from it's fine. And coming to English, yeah, I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
The English,
Talk about
like
critical reasoning also, Nikhil. So talk about your
critical
strategy on
reasoning, yeah,
critical reasoning also. Yeah.
critical reasoning, yeah. When I given first mock test, yeah, I got decent score in the part A. But what I found is that the mistakes which I am making is some part of critical reasoning, like inference related questions,
Hmm.
the questions related to strengthening or weakening. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the Hemant classes have really helped from it. Yeah, how to choose between two close options, like go with your gut feeling, don't waste too much time on it. Yeah, these small tips, like you can't score like above 70, you can't expect to score everything, like 75 questions will be right within the limited time
Yeah.
frame with the exam stress. So make sure that you score above 60, it will be enough. Like I would suggest that. So don't give
Yeah.
too much time to GK. Give more mock tests so that your score will be your average score will be above 60, irrespective of the toughness of the paper. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
So, Nikhil, what else did you do? Like for GK, for English and critical reasoning, did you practice diverse reading, and what were all the sources that you read during your preparation? One is definitely newspaper, one is mock test. So,
Yeah,
what else did you
yeah.
read?
I didn't read much. Like giving mock tests, yeah, it used to take much of my time. I used to read a few novels, like very little bit. Yeah, this is enough. Like
Mhm.
if you read newspaper, if you give mock tests, I think if you have around 1 year, then you might think about reading other things also. But if you have just
Hmm.
3 4 months, right, stick to newspaper, stick to giving mock test, it will be enough. Like I find it enough. So and the like mock test also, this time one question has was repeated from your mock test only. So your reading speed will be improved no matter how much you read. Your reading speed will be improved only if you give more mock tests. And yeah, that's why I'm emphasizing on mock test, because it highly helps you to cut down your time in part A. And the more you cut down your time in part A, it will help you your part B to write a good
Yeah.
answers. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Nikhil, so what is one piece of advice that is indispensable for NLSAT 26 aspirants that you have to at least do this thing if you want to succeed in NLSAT 26? Don't say reading newspaper that everyone has said. Don't say mocks because you have already emphasized on that. Other
Yeah, I
than
emphasized on
newspapers
quite
and
a lot.
mocks,
Yeah.
other than newspapers and mocks, what is one more thing that students should focus on?
Yeah, one thing is that you should maintain your calmness in the final examination day, because no matter how much you prepare, right, in the final
Hmm.
day, like if I have given some other day where something bad is happening with me, something I was not in my best shape, yeah, I
Yeah.
would definitely fail in this examination, because the seats are very less, the competition is very high. And yeah, so try as much as possible to be in your best version in the final examination day, and be calm, and don't like read like 10 to 12 hours every day. Like 3 4 hours is enough. Take break, watch movies, chill with your friends, everything, do all the socializing possible. So don't make it as a like big examination where you should shut down in your room and read the whole day to clear the exam. So it is
Yeah.
yeah, it can be easily cleared if you be consistent and you are in your perfect yeah, in a perfect mode in your final day. That's what I could say. Yeah.
Right. So that's it, Nikhil, from this interview. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And congratulations again. We are definitely looking forward to seeing you on campus. If you have any last thoughts that you would like to share, go ahead. Otherwise, we'll close this session.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, I would again thank all the NLTI support staff. Like, I didn't know how they have managed, like, with along with their very
Yeah.
strict curriculum and very hectic schedule. Yeah, they have really helped me, and you have really helped me. Like, sometimes, yeah. So just prepare the exam. Have a plan B too. Don't try to stick to any one examination. Have plan B. Prepare
Yeah.
for multiple exams if possible. Yeah, then you could definitely clear this exam. It is not very much difficult, as I could see. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikhil. Have a very good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.